the way it is. It's the way it's always going to be. And there's nothing you or your pencil-neck geek friends can do or say about it. Comprende, dickhead?
Hell yeah.
What up, everybody? Holy crap. It is the Lunatic Radio Show Friday night extravaganza. We are beaten down. None of you people listening live or on the podcast care about the next fucking 5 minutes of this radio program. But we have had trouble getting this show going, technically wise. Comprende dickhead is right.
Comprende, dickhead?
Word up. I'm Kieran. That is John and Josh Gogan over there. The other people on the screen. Are you talking? Can you hear?
We're not talking yet, but we're talking now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know we were going.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
What happened?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my phone all of a sudden. I was like, oh, we're going? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kept on hitting the stream button tonight, and it just wasn't working. I hit it like 90 damn times.
Reset.
And finally, out of the three of us, John had a brain, and he started reading. And he's like, hey, try this out. And it worked. So there you go. I just click buttons until something happens. I don't know. I don't understand this gigawatt stuff. Apparently the kids can do it.
It's 1.21, right?
Yeah, 1.21 gigawatts. I typed that into Google. It's like, I can't help you with the stream, buddy. Yeah. So, word up. Yeah, it is the Lunatic Radio Show. If you want to call in, 716-325-029. Oh, wait. 718. Oh, wait, that I don't even know. I don't even have the right phone number. Here it is. Here's the right phone number, everybody. 716-325-0299. There it is. Call in if you want. Hey, cool teacher. Hey, John D. Noodle in the chat room. Yeah, it's Kieran, John, and Josh Gogan of the Dad Bro Show. And we're going to hang out and we're going to talk about some stuff and we're going to fucking go on with our lives. There's a lot to talk about. By the way, I want to shout out before I do anything. I want to shout out Bill Lumberg. His name's Jason, but we call him Bill Lumberg, and he's from Jacksonville, Florida. And a couple of weeks ago, I showed this box of stuff he sent. I have it here. If you're watching on, you're gonna be watching on YouTube to enjoy this as a visual. But he sent all this swag, and we used to play a clip on the show of the Revenge of the Nerds thing. Was Comprende Dickhead. It's the monologue I played at the top of the show, and it's the Alpha Beta yelling at the nerds, telling that the nerds aren't anything. From Revenge of the Nerds too. Anyway, he sent me T-shirts and stuff like that. But here's what I wanted to get to. He also sent, and I didn't realize what these really were. And these are really cool. He sent bumper stickers, but I'm thinking like the old school bumper stickers you just stick, it's just like a sticker you stick on the back of your car and it's blah, 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 blah. It's square or whatever or round. But he sent these little bad boys that don't show up on
like
camera.
Die cut. Those die-cut stickers.
Die-cut stickers. Yeah. So you can have like a LR sticker just put on your window, and it doesn't have any background or anything. So I have like a whole...
Have to Google, what is LR?
I have a whole... Yeah, right. I have a whole stack of these. And I also have a stack of black and white lunaticradio.com stickers.
Oh, very nice.
The same type of thing that you just, you wet them, I guess. You stick them on your window and do you wet them? I don't even know how do you apply them? They should come to... You don't wet them. Okay, so you just stick them on your window and they fucking come off? I don't know what happens.
Yeah, clean your window first.
You clean your window.
Then you peel the backing off.
Yeah, and then you peel the backing off.
Yeah, you lay the whole thing out.
And then you lick it.
Rub it down really good.
Yeah.
And then you peel the top transfer tape off.
Yeah, and then it'll say Lunatic Radio on your window.
Yeah, it'll leave the vinyl on your window.
Right. Now, a couple weeks ago...
Caller 3 gets one, or what are you doing? I don't know.
Well, here's the... Good. Wow, John. Thanks for leading me into what I was just about to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it was really good. A couple weeks ago, I said, hey, just send me your address. I'll fucking mail these out. Like, no problem. Everybody that sent me their address, you are going to get stickers. But from here on out, the only way you can get one of these stickers, or actually a version of this one while supplies last, and this one, the lunaticradio.com one and the LR stamp logo, you have to call into the radio program and have a good phone call.
Oh, I have a good phone call.
Yeah, it has to be a good
That's
phone
a lot.
call.
That's a big ask. I
716
just call in, but have a good one.
716-325-0299. So you have to call in, have something to say. You don't have to like make us laugh, but you have to have something to say, and we will deem whether or not it's a good phone call. And if it's a shit phone call, you're not getting any fucking stickers. That's how it's gonna happen. But we'll be kind about it. I know you guys sometimes you're nervous to call into the show because I'm a cranky bitch. I'm not cranky. I love when people call in. 716-325-0299.
Josh was just saying right before let's call this cranky bitch up again.
Yeah, there's also a black LR stamp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So thank you to Bill Lumber. He really sent a bunch of stuff, and he also sent a beer koozie.
Ooh.
A few of these beer koozies.
What Lumberg sent you.
Yeah, no. I really want to like. I did one segment on this thing. It says, "How about go fuck yourself" on the back of this fucking beer koozie, but it's the LR stamp thing. I got one of those. So if you call into the
DM the show,
yeah,
and you can get the beer koozie.
Yeah. So
you have to give your number.
Right. I don't even know what we're talking about. So go ahead. Yeah. If you call into the show and you have a good phone call and you don't hear this sound at the end of it, you then DM me at Lunatic Radio on Instagram, at Lunatic Radio.
God,
hold on.
Make sure you like and follow my Pinterest.
No, at Lunatic Radio on Instagram. DM
then
your name, your name and your address, and I'll mail you a sticker. So you have to have a good
go to our website.
So let's get this down. You call into the radio.
Check your boxes.
Let's get this down. You call into the radio in order to get a bumper sticker, the two versions, the LR stamp one, the lunaticradio.com sticker. You call into the radio program 716-325-0299. You call in and have something to say, something to add to the conversation we're having, or a conversation starter, a beginning conversation, a question, a comment, blah, blah, blah. We deem it a good question or comment or something that contributes. You then, I don't know, DM me at Lunatic Radio on Instagram with your name and your address. I'll mail you some fucking stickers. There you go. Courtesy of Bill Lundberg. Is that hard? Is that hard to do? Is that too much? Oh, we eat too much in the click, 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 the click, 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 click. Should I
do?
You forgot no purchase necessary, and nobody who works in the radio station can get one.
Do it. Maybe every time I start the show, I should just here we go. Caller already. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead. Caller, you're on the air.
You have to call in the show. I have to be able to answer.
I
then
couldn't.
You have to contribute.
All right, call in again. Whoever just called in, just call in again because unfortunately, when I brought up the call screen, there was a Josh gave me a Reddit thread before the show. Here it is. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead.
God damn it, Kieran. You asked for someone to call and you don't even answer.
Well, here's the thing. Josh gave me a Reddit. Just let me explain. It's a joke in here. Josh gave me a Reddit thread to look up before the show. It's a thread called "A Gone Wild for Nurses." Blah blah blah. It's just a bunch of nurses getting naked on a thread. And when your call came in, a naked nurse's ass on the front lines, by the way, of the coronavirus was covering the phone pad, and I couldn't hit the button without clicking off the nurse's ass, and I kind of didn't want to click off the nurse's ass, but I did in order to take your phone call. So go ahead. What do you got, Virgin Zach?
Let's be honest. It's not the first time you've wanted a hot ass instead of me calling in, so.
That's a good point. That's a good phone call. You're on your way to a sticker, my friend.
Sticker worthy? I don't know.
Okay, the standard for a good phone call is apparently.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got, Virgin Zach? What do you have to say? Or do you just want sticker?
All right, I got a question.
Let's go.
Well, I got a question for the Gogan brothers.
Okay.
Well, I think I've only talked to Josh one time. I want to ask Josh what his favorite, like his favorite location he ever did a set at.
Oh.
Well, I got an answer.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is probably the one that sticks out the most as far as like a weekend.
All right.
He did a.
Well, I just know. I remember a bunch of shows back. You did a whole line through my whole neck of the woods. You did it through Davenport, Iowa, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, and I'm not surprised that those were not your favorite.
No, that was a fun tour, but all of it sort of blended together. So I don't remember which ones were good and which ones were bad, because each night it was a different place, and they were all. Some of those were like, I don't know. It felt like I was in a Tarantino movie sometimes, where you get there and it's a weird place. You don't feel like you belong.
Where were you, Josh? You were in the like by
the Midwest.
The Midwest.
Midwest, Northwest. That was like I don't know, North Dakota one day and then Washington the next. We drive 16 hours and do a show and then turn around and drive 16 hours in the opposite direction again.
To do comedy in front of like 30 people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're called Tribble runs, where this guy Dave Tribble books these comedy rooms, and it's the most ridiculous routing. You couldn't go to the next city that's 20 minutes away. No, you're gonna hit that one 2 weeks later, but you're gonna drive 20 hours west and then just do a show there, and then 15 hours southeast, and it's ridiculous.
Fucking burning gas, just burning gas.
Yeah. And then the other one that sticks out in my mind is the Patrice show that we did in New Jersey. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I remember that one.
That was a good show.
Now, when you work with Bruce,
I've been going through a bunch of old podcasts reviewing them, and it struck me like, I've never heard which shows or which run shows were your favorite to do, because you even said through that Midwest one, it was weird because you would say one really harsh joke, like something really not really vulgar, but something vulgar, and then you would say something that's not so vulgar, and it wouldn't stick as much. It was just confusing, because that's what I hear from every other comedian I go through the fucking Midwest. Yeah,
it's a weird thing, because everything was very, very much I don't know how to put it, region to region, I guess. You do one joke that works in one area, and then 30 minutes in the opposite direction, and it's completely goes flat. You don't know what the difference is. So, if in my 35-minute set in one town, 20 minutes was great, 15 minutes sucked, but in the other town it was the exact opposite. So I don't know. It was a weird thing. I did learn what fry sauce is, though, so there was that.
Ooh.
All right, Virgin Zach, there you go. You got your comedy question in.
Yeah, well,
right, don't forget
I've been going through a lot of the older podcasts, so I figured I'd ask Josh a question.
Don't start repeating yourself. It can lead to a bad phone call.
Oh, and now you won't get your sticker.
All right.
You'll get a half sticker.
I don't know about this call. I don't know about this call.
I like it.
You know why he doesn't like it? Because it doesn't involve him or hot chicks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You gotta call in and be like a bro. You gotta be like, hey, dude, did you see the ass on that broad on that site? I don't know. Virgin Zach, it was a good call. DM me your name and your address. I'll send you some stickers there. All right, put them on a race car or something.
Cool. I need them for my desk.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, DM me. All right. On Instagram.
ISIS. I'll do it right now.
Okay, later. There goes Virgin Zach. Good call from Virgin Zach. See, that's how it works, people. That's how it works. There you go. You come in, you contribute, you get yourself some fucking stickers.
Right? A whole different person now. Kieran, I can't answer questions like that.
Remember the time that you...
You remember when you were 12 and you did that? No, I don't remember that.
You remember the time when you said that thing about that person? Yeah, I got it. I'm all over it.
I was thinking about this since like our last time we talked or whatever, that Kieran only drinks once a week. Josh, I was thinking, how relaxing and stress-free is the single guy lifestyle that you can go, you know what? I'm only going to drink once a week.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. This is the problem. Like, if I drank every night, everybody that in my Rolodex would get a DM from me at some point. Like, I would just cover everybody, guys and girls, parents, relatives. Everybody would be covered with DMs or message. So I do it one night a week, one night a week, and just like a scattered few that get DMs.
Okay.
Or yeah.
I'll tell you what though, I rarely get a DM from Kieran, so that just tells me how low in the Rolodex.
What you just did is implanted into my head that Josh would like a DM when I'm 14 beers deep.
I just want to know, when you're drinking, you actually remember that I exist.
So. It will sound something like, dude, you were so great on the show back in 2009.
Okay, how good I used to be. I remember those.
Yeah. You said that thing. It was great. I never listened to you. I'm sorry.
If you have kids, though, Kieran, the nighttime drinking, you don't want to talk to anybody. That's your alone time.
That's you're alone with your own thoughts.
You delve within and enjoy that.
Right. By the way, I read a headline yesterday, and hopefully this is true.
Oh, good for you.
It took me a while. It was about an hour, but I got through the headline. It said that I don't want to really go. This is not a deep conversation. I just want to get it out there because 2020 has been just a completely strange year so far. So with the pandemic and the coronavirus and all this stuff. So apparently, Trump's valet, Trump's personal go.
The year started off interesting too, but I don't remember why.
Oh, Kobe Bryant died?
Coronavirus. Yeah, Kobe Bryant. And then what else happened?
February.
A bunch of stuff happened this year already. I don't remember most of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it was wiped out with the coronavirus. Well, anyway, Trump's personal valet got the coronavirus. I hope Trump gets the coronavirus and then is killed by a bunch of murder hornets. I think that would be the way for things to proceed for Americans and the world to become interested still in what's going on with 2020. Trump gets coronavirus, walks out into the rose garden to smell the roses or just get away from the wife for a little bit, gets stung by a bunch of murder hornets, and dies.
Do the murder hornets then have coronavirus?
Yes. And then then the murder hornets then get coronavirus and start giving it to each other. Then the murder hornets just start fucking each other, and then they're all over the place, and we all die. That's how.
Now.
Yeah, by the end of 2020, there's going to be nothing left. Nothing left.
Or it mutates in the murder hornets, turns into a vaccine, then goes around, stings everybody, and makes everybody better.
So you have to get stung by a murder hornet in order to be immune to the coronavirus. How interesting would that be?
Yes. Wasn't even listening to you because I'm looking for murder hornet stuff.
What if the murder hornets were actually made by Microsoft, and that's how everybody gets vaccinated?
Oh, so everybody gets vaccinated by the is that where we're going now? Everybody gets vaccinated by a
murder hornet.
Well, I was saying off of your premise that Trump gets the coronavirus, right? Murder hornet stings Trump. Then, because it was transferred to a murder hornet in the animal thing, it mutated, right? It mutated to a vaccine.
Right.
So it didn't mutate to a worse coronavirus. It actually turned to a vaccine. Then it goes around and stings people, and now people have the vaccine thanks to the murder.
Well, hold on now. Wouldn't it be thanks to Trump?
I don't want to say thanks to Trump.
Trump sacrificed himself to the murder hornets in order to vaccinate the world. Again,
Josh, that sounds too much like a story we all know from a very old book. I don't think we want to go.
Somehow Trump wins again.
What
it wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what I want to happen. Just to go there. I feel like
Melania Trump calls up the Lunatic Radio Show and earns herself a sticker.
All right. Yeah. I mean, when is Melania divorcing him, by the way? Because didn't he bang a fucking porn star? Are we on that? What happened to that?
I got to give John D. Noodle here credit. He says the murder hornets vaccine sounds less complicated than getting an LR sticker.
Fuck you, John D. Noodle. And he's never going to get one because that motherfucker's in Germany. It'll take a while on that boat. Yeah. All right. So that's happening. Thank you, Josh, by the way, for Josh sent me a great Reddit. And what is the name of this Reddit thread so we can give it to the people who like dirty things?
Scrubs Gone Wild.
Scrubs Gone Wild on
Scrubs. It's a bunch of nurses.
Yeah.
And some of them are at work. apparently, or right before their shift or on break, and they're flashing and they're going wild.
They're wearing their scrubs, the blue scrubs. Yeah, and they're getting a little randy in the, I guess, the hotel or the hospital bathroom or changing room or whatever. It's great. Frontline nurses. Gotta love it.
It's great unless you're actually in that hospital bed. Like, oh,
right.
Oh.
Yeah, you got the old COVID-19, but the Nurse Nancy showing her titties in the fucking in the bathroom, not paying attention. There's
their cheeks open for Reddit community.
These are quite. I mean, are nurses like really horny or something? There's a million photos on this thing.
I think they're just out of their minds.
These can't all be nurses. I mean, a lot of them wearing those damn scrubs, though.
I think a lot of them are. Maybe some are veterinarians. I don't know, but
I mean, I'm looking at a girl with her fucking hospital tags on, showing her titties.
The ones that make me go like, "Oh, that's a nurse," are when they blur out their tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're definitely a nurse.
There are some nurses in here that are just scroll.
There might be some dental hygiene.
And then there's some where it's like
scroll. There's some
posting that.
There's some
dental.
There are some disasters in here, but there are some good ones. I always you see that nurse on there. You go to the hospital, you get a little boo boo. You go to the hospital, you see that nurse in the scrubs. She's like, I bet you she looks good naked. That's what I'm looking at right here on the old Reddit. So thank you, Josh. Fucking A, bro.
Now you know if you're there, you could talk to them, and maybe they'll just do it for you anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
At the end, they might do it for a patient there.
So if you want a Lunatic Radio sticker, 716-325-0299. You call in. You have a good fucking phone call, and we don't do this. You contribute to the radio program, you can get Lunatic Radio stickers. 2 versions. All you need to do after that is DM me at Lunatic Radio on Instagram with your name and your address, and I'll send you some stickers. There you go.
If
not that
you
hard.
Didn't call. If you're not the one that called, don't DM Kieran and tell him that you did.
Right. But this show is so unpopular, I know who calls.
He's keeping track of who.
I already have your address.
Yeah. What's good, what's not.
And if you haven't noticed, John and Josh Gogan, we don't get many fucking phone calls. Yeah,
you get more than we do.
Go to the website and make sure you have the word of the day too.
Yeah, the word of the day is cuckold. Word up. All right, how you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Fucking A, Christ Almighty.
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. We're doing good. Everything's great. Josh sent me something about. Josh sent me a bunch of clips this week, and I think we're gonna go through these clips. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do these clips.
Okay.
Obviously the COVID-19 is happening. I don't want to talk about the COVID-19, but after the COVID-19 is kind of like wrapping up or having a resurgence. We're gonna have an election. We're gonna have an election with between the orange guy with the murder hornets and a guy that has dementia, and I imagine by November he's gonna pee himself a lot. So
that'd be great.
That's gonna happen. And Josh sent me.
Are you not looking for? They better debate. There has to be debate. If there's not, I'm gonna be angry.
I would imagine Joe Biden at some point just gonna be talking to the wall or not even facing. Like I don't know what's gonna happen.
Either that, or I'm imagining Joe Biden trying to actually physically fight Trump.
Yeah, no.
Look here, fat, and then he get it right in his face, like nose to nose. But he's not as tall as Trump, so it's gonna be. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good.
I always envision him as like the older Mandelbaum, from Seinfeld. You think you're better than me? Give me push-ups I can do.
Yeah,
Mandelbaum.
Yeah, Joe Biden. Fuck,
I don't know what Seinfeld said.
I think this fucking clip just went away. I don't know. God damn.
No.
I can't wait till I get a new computer because this one is just done. Yeah, no, that just went away. Biden tells confused debate viewers he's to visit his phone number. What? See, I guess I just have a bunch of clips of Joe Biden. But what was it that you just sent me? What was the one?
He had like this virtual town hall the other day for Tampa, which I don't understand why have a specific. If you're gonna have a virtual town hall,
right,
you can do it for everybody. Why a specific area?
Right.
But people were able to call in and talk to him and everything. And apparently Biden is not the best with technology, so he just kind of spaces out a little bit. He'll wander around because he's holding his phone, taking a. Well, that's a good point. He's got his phone, and he's just kind of like wandering around in front of the camera. Actually, walks off camera at some point.
Oh yeah, I did see that. God damn it! Let me see if I can grab it from the email.
I hope you can.
Yeah, no, it's pretty hilarious.
You're fat.
Yeah. Did you ever hear him do that? It was at like a town hall or whatever, and he called the guy fat. That was what he was gonna
say, listen here, fat boy, but he cut himself off before he got that out. He's like, listen here, fat, and then stopped.
The guy was asking him a question he didn't like, and he got flustered, and he just was like, listen here, fat.
That's why those debates are going to be great, because those two guys,
black.
they fly off the handle. Those two, like, Trump's always off the cuff. Trump's always off the cuff, and then fucking Biden is like, he's on course, but then he derails himself because he gets all riled up, and his thoughts are going faster than it's like my computer.
I'm sure his thoughts are lightning fast.
Lightning fast, and he loses control. He's like a car doing 95 miles an hour down the.
Here's Corn Pop story, right?
I'm hoping Corn Pop's gonna be his VP.
The kids used to rub my hair in the pool, and the kids sat on my lap. I used to love kids sitting on my lap. All right.
Settle down there.
Great.
Let's see.
Corn Pop's a real bad dude. I said, look here, Esther.
And then when I got older and I became a senator, there was this woman named Tara. She used to call me Finger Pop, and
here we go. Fucking hey, bro.
Not working?
No, it is. It's just I can't wait. This fucking
it's a night of technical difficulties.
This fucking computer is driving me batshit. It's so old.
Lunatic radio memory holing this stuff. What's going on here?
Let's see. Here it is. Fucking finally, motherfuckers. Here's the Joe Biden thing, everybody.
Or actually, January.
This is Joe Biden having a what is it?
To be covered.
Aneurysm?
Town hall.
We're going to take a question now from Maureen Jenkins. Maureen, you are unmuted.
Unmute.
Maureen.
Hello. Maureen?
Maureen, there.
Talk.
Maureen.
Talk, Maureen.
Maureen, are you there?
There's a visual for the radio, by the way.
Kieran, don't pause the video. Come on.
I'm not.
We're going to take one more question from Marie Perkins.
Marie Perkins.
All right, Marie, you're on.
Marie,
make it good.
We are going to
Lunatic radio sticker if you make it good.
Unmuted right now.
Marie, hello. Hello,
Good
garlic.
evening, Mr. President.
Oh boy.
And it has such a
Hello,
nice
Biden.
ring
First
to
time,
it.
long time.
My
Marie.
question to you is, how would you, no.
By the way, this is so bad. It's just like a couple notches better than our radio show. Just a couple notches.
She calls in. She has no idea what her question is. My question to you is, how would you? Wait, no, that's not the question. Oh my god! Oh, stupid!
Can you imagine what's going through his mind right now? He's staring into a camera, taking phone calls.
This would be good. This would be good for like a Chris Farley type phone call, where it's like, hey, you remember that time where you set your son up with a company named Burisma in the Ukraine, and so he could get paid lots of money, and you could fund. That was awesome.
I mean, he's the Democratic presidential nominee. Why couldn't we just get like a hard line patched in, like audio line patched into the camera? Why couldn't we have like this produced? Why is he actually holding a cell phone to talking to the cell phone back to the person? Why is that happening?
You would figure that would be a thing they could do, but clearly that is not possible with this.
It's very very strange. Here,